Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host, Bardic Knowledge, and it's time for the next side quest. Today we're helping to raise a forest from nothing. And it all begins with this sinkhole. That's interesting. Buttons aren't working properly. Okay, I was too close to the sinkhole. So, I've got, I believe, the correct team for this. No, I do need to switch up my team. Because I remember what this guy is weak against. And we actually need this crew. Although I think leading up to him, we can have a different group. But I'm going to stick with these guys. Because they are the best to have against the bad guy, I think. I also realized something with, when I was reviewing an episode for naming it, that I screwed up a bit and forgot about the Tabin suit. But whatever. Because I remember the big weakness of the guy I'm about to face, but I think... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this group. And I just noticed how everyone's slightly injured. So before we actually dive into the sinkhole, let's shelter up. And then we save, and down we go. So this is a shifting sand land, which means that wherever you're walking on the floor, you will get moved around. Makes it a little hard to loot chests, and you will just get pulled into battles. Not sure if these guys share the weakness that the boss does, but I'll operate as if it were true. Morhavor. Guessing that's how it would be said. Wow, Magus has much more magic than Glenn does. And he just leveled up. I wasn't even heading for the exit, I was just looking around to see if there were more chests. But, considering the much stronger magic of Magus, we'll just have Glenn on healing duty for now, I guess. Wow, there are enemies everywhere in this one. Yeah, their stuff is just a single location. Water hardened sand, defense powers down. Hexapods, okay. They share the weakness with the big boss. Because the big boss of this area is actually made out of sand. And is weak against water element because, like Crocodile from One Piece, it hardens him, turns him into mud. There we go. Full ether. I'm pretty sure you can get a Magus equipment or two out of these guys. Let's see how this does. And of course they're aiming for Magus first. Wow. You are just Grand Central Station of disappointment when it comes to magic, isn't it? Aren't you, Glenn? dash back to where we were? No, we just go to the center of the arena and one more fight against all of these guys. I forgot just how many enemies were in this one room. All I remember to this place was the final boss. Hopefully these guys don't respawn before we leave the place. That'd just be excessive. Elixir. And this should be the final of these battles. Let's see how well they handle Luminaire. Doubt they'll survive, but we'll see. Hold it. Luminaire. The gift that keeps on killing. I think someone used that parry already. Okay, Glenn, you can have one too. Magus needs a full tonic. Aeon suit. Okay, I guess I was wrong. And the Aeon suit is weaker than the Nova armor, which is one of the things I got out of the ruins. Same with the Moon armor. Oh, come on. Seriously? We'll just do this. Okay, so if I remember, our boss here, which you actually have to encounter him as he rises from the deep, which does give you time to loot the chests. So they changeth the forest into the desert. What a pain. Interesting that Glenn uses the plural. So the boss wanders around the room. Aeon Helm, that might be pretty good. And you have to be the one to encounter it, instead of the boss fight just starting. Ether. Muscle Ring. I wonder what that does. Okay, Aeon Helm is worse than Prism Helm. But he's better than Glow Helm. Apparently all those are about the same. I doubt I'm gonna change this, but let's see what the difference is. Or see what the Muscle Ring does. Vigor +6. I think you mean stamina. I think you mean stamina. Okay. Ayla's evasion is 92. Okay, so should it show up in that corner? Oh no, it's down here. Ah, I missed it. Ah, I missed it. Okay, so next should be this corner, right? Or is it semi-random? Okay. So then we can wait for it over here. Or not. There we go. It's basically Zombor +1. The Retinite. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to kill the core first. And we do that... Oh no, we need to preserve the core? Huh? Hmm. I don't know. I'll probably have Chrono alternate between healing the core and damaging the lot of them. And attacking the top. And we'll put Glenn on healing duty. Even though he's terrible at it. I should have brought Robo. I'm not entirely sure why, but I remember constantly shocking the core. So before the attack... we lower defense. Then we can get a decent amount of damage out of it. Oh, he can draw from us too. I think maybe that's why we want to keep the core healed up. Is to keep the, Actually, since this guy's immune to water, we'll have Glenn do all the magical stuff. So he's... Glenn's a physical guy. Magus is a good all-rounder, but... I wonder how the other two parts react to lightning. Because I might have... Ooh, hey! Managed to defeat the top. But, I think I'm gonna switch tactics a little. I'll have Magus bounce between attacking and healing, and let my physical attackers strike back. Why did I say strike back? They're the ones who are doing the damage. I wonder if his defense can't go any lower at this point. Either that or I just keep it down enough. Oh, Glenn, you are not very strong in anything compared to Chrono. Got that. I really should have brought Robo for this fight. Not even trying to absorb from the core now, it looks like. Wait and see if there's a... Oh, there that goes. Now we take out the... Oh! And the core runs away. Now I'm gonna look up a strategy for Retinite. After I end the episode, apparently, because it's just about end time, but... So I guess we'll leave this cave, and then I will look up how the Retinite works, and talk about it next episode. Ooh. Power tab. There. Now we're out of there, and I do have to rearrange the party a little bit. This is required. And I will see you with the continuation of this side quest in the next episode. So till the next, live well.